Ladies and gentlemen,
Represent.
ladies and gentlemen, we got Detroit bass player and Detroit guitar player. The twins we have in the house with us, Tanya
Dmuchowski
and Tanya
Dmuchowski.
They sitting here at the bass round table with all these Detroit bass players. You can come and check this interview out. In fact, you can check all the interviews out that we do on the new site called Detroit Bass Players. Excuse me, I got a piece of candy in my mouth. You can check them all out on DetroitBassPlayers.com. All the interviews are consolidated, so in case you missed one from the past, you can see it. And if you want to be in one, these roundtables or these interviews, contact me, Big Ivan Williams, or contact Reggie Canty over there in the corner. He's a Detroit bass player on Facebook, administrator. Contact us. This is where we do them, but they don't have to be here. They can be anywhere. We just want to hang out with you as bass players. As you can see, we got in the house, we got Mr. John Rose. That's the father of the bass phenom. Mr. Brandon Rose hanging out with us. Of course, we got to talk to these ladies in a few seconds. We got, is this the mom?
Yes.
And what is your name, Mom?
Barb Dmuchowski.
Barb, excuse me. We also got another bass player, Tony Horton. We're going to talk to him in a second. We got the legend, the myth, Mr. Lamont Johnson in the house. And we got all the way from Cleveland, Mr. Rob Moe. He's an honorary Detroit bass player right now. And we got Mr. T. Wash. He just popped up. He's in 3D. I can just reach out and touch him. We got Mr. William Pope, and we got Ted Brandon. I'm doing pretty good on names today, y'all. I can't believe it. Now,
The green one.
Now, I got these two beautiful, lovely ladies. We got the bass player. We're going to talk to her and her twin sister. We couldn't leave her out. In fact, speaking of twins, yesterday was your birthday, both of you, right?
Happy birthday!
So you guys just turned like
21.
21.
Oh, they getting hard.
And what made you? Why the bass? To me, it's still kind of rare to see a lady playing the bass, but it's not as rare as it used to be. And so why the bass guitar? Why did you pick it up?
Well, it goes back when we were in like 5th grade, and we started playing wind instruments, and she played the flute, and I played the clarinet. And then a year later, I wanted something cooler, so I switched to bass clarinet, and I loved it. And I really grew to love the low end, and I started to love, you know, grooving and like supporting the higher instruments and stuff. So when we decided to play guitar, I could choose either guitar or bass. But Tanya was totally going with guitar. She played flute, and she was like, I want to play guitar. And I was like, well, maybe I should play bass. And so I picked up the bass, and I fell in love. And so that is why. So
you come from bass clarinet to the bass guitar.
Yes.
Kind of like this guy's mentor, Mr. Marcus Miller, is this guy's mentor. He plays bass clarinet and bass guitar very well, by the way.
He is awesome.
Right. And so that was when you guys were, when you say that was in the 5th grade?
We started our wind instruments in 5th grade.
On the bass guitar when you were?
We were 13 years old. So 8th grade. That was 2002.
Okay, and you guys started playing together as a band. You guys.
Yes. Yeah, we played together, and we played together for a few years, and then we got in a group called 4D, as in the 4th dimension of music. And we played with 2 other ladies named Gloria and Janine, and Gloria sang and did backup guitar, and Janine played the drums. We were an all-female classic rock cover band, and we played for a few years over the summers at a bunch of bars in southeast Michigan. And we had a blast. We learned tons of great music like Led Zeppelin, Journey, Heart. all kinds of stuff.
Well, who are some of your influences on the bass guitar?
My biggest influence is Geddy Lee of Rush.
Yeah, we were just talking about him. Somebody over there was talking about Geddy Lee of Rush.
Geddy Lee of Rush. I love John Paul Jones of Led Zeppelin. He's bomb. I love Victor Wooten, Marcus Miller, Stanley Clarke, all those guys. They're awesome.
And we can't.
And Jocko, of course.
Ooh, that's my favorite. That's my favorite. And we're not gonna leave you guitar players out. Who are some of your influences?
My biggest influence is Jimmy Page from Led Zeppelin. I also love Alex Lifeson from Rush, Neil Schon from Journey, Steve Vai.
Oh, that's one of my favorites.
Man, the legend.
Yeah.
All those greats.
Okay, so you guys, now I heard that you guys go back and forth between Detroit and Boston, Massachusetts.
Yep.
What's happening out there in Boston?
It's a pretty happening city. There's a lot of music out there.
Why are you out there?
We go to Berklee College of Music out there.
No, no way. You guys go to Berklee?
We were so thrilled when we got accepted. It was such a happy time.
Both of you guys go to the Berklee, the Yale of music schools? Both of you?
We're so happy.
How did you get accepted?
We actually auditioned on YYZ by Rush.
And you got accepted?
Yes, we got accepted. We did early application, and we got accepted, and we were so happy.
Now you know that you guys are in Berklee, you know your music careers are going to, just the name, in fact, I should start telling people I went to Berklee. Maybe maybe I get a job, you know?
I went to Berklee. But you on my way going up in Lamont's house.
So you guys, you can expect some great education for sure, and out of that school. What year are you going? What year are you in at Berklee?
Right now we're juniors, and we'll be going into our senior year next semester in fall. But we've had such a wonderful time there. We're learning so much about music, being absorbed in music. Like, music is everywhere. Everyone's a great musician, and everyone's really competitive, but also really nice. And everyone's like, "You're really great. I wish I was as good as you." And then you say that to everyone else, so you feel good, and it helps you work really hard. And we are going into film scoring, so we can write music for movies or TV shows.
Is that your major?
All right.
Yes, that's our major.
Your major, good.
A bass player going into film school? All right.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, I have to like learn the piano.
I'm going to keep following you guys, as well as I'm going to keep following this young man right here, because I expect great things out of you guys. And look, this is going to be the first footage of these guys together, y'all. So when it happens, hey, all I want is a backstage pass. That's all I want.
Look forward to it.
Okay, so is it anybody got any questions for these young ladies? Anybody got? Or you got something you want to say in closing?
I got a question. Now, the bass you're playing right there, that you said that was Sean May?
Yes. This is courtesy of Sean May. He says hello.
One of my good buddies. Now, do you have one of his basses too, or?
I don't, but I would love to one day.
Okay, yeah, he's a very good bass player.
If I make some money, I will have a long list of requests.
So you guys were like, you guys are home from school on like a spring break or something, and you left your instruments in Boston, and Sean May, one of our past interviewees, Detroit bass player and bass builder, let you borrow his guitars. We'd like to thank Sean, man.
That's all right.
Yeah.
And any more questions or something you guys want to say in closing?
I would like to say that we have a band in Boston. We play original rock music, and we're called Flight of Fire. And if you want to check us out, we have flightofFire.com. We have Facebook. We have cards over there we can pass out to everyone. We made our first album in May in Martha's Vineyard out by Boston.
Oh, yeah.
And we did a 13-track album. It was such a fun thing. So, and yeah, it's cool. So we're happy. We got Tanya and I guitar and bass. We got a female singer who also does some backup guitar and some keys. And we have a male drummer. And he's very, very good. Everyone is so talented. They all go to Berklee. And you should check us out. We'd really appreciate it.
Right. I've seen the video. What's it called? Chasing the Storm. That was pretty nice. So what brought you to the Detroit Bass Players page on Facebook? How did you find out about that?
Well, I was part of Bass Players United page on Facebook, and I was just kind of, you know, Facebooking around, as they say. And then I saw a post from someone about Detroit bass players, and I was like, hey, I'm like from the Detroit area. I would love to be part of this. And so I asked if I could join, and they let me join, and I've had so much fun being part of the group. I check that way more than the Bass Players United. Just because I feel more of a community with you guys.
Well, we still
and it's
have
really
yet
cool
to
to
meet
meet you all
Craig. We
here.
still have yet to meet Craig.
Right.
You know.
Gotta meet Craig.
Okay, and don't forget, ladies, join the DetroitBassPlayers.com forum. Just punch in DetroitBassPlayers.com, and it's a whole wealth of information there that you can, and activities, again, all these interviews as well as yours going to be consolidated. All kinds of stuff. Just go check it out. Everybody that's watching this, go check it out. Even if you don't play bass guitar, even if you're not from Detroit, just go check it out and hang out with us and stuff. And ladies, before we let you go, is something you want to play for us to close this out?
It's whispering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
this camera can hear every word you said, so the whispering did not help.
We're going to do a snippet of an original song we wrote and is on our album, Ascended from Ashes by Flight of Fire. Tanya wrote this song, and I wrote the bass line. Killer bass line.
Okay. Come on, kick it.
Good.
Thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, Detroit bass player Tanya Dmuchowski and her sister Tanya Dmuchowski. And thank you, ladies, and happy birthday. And see you guys at the bass round table on these other interviews.
Thanks for having us.